Hi, Leo. Happy birthday, my beautiful lion. How are you? We're going to see what's going on with you for this week ahead, get some messages from Spirit, and see what you need to know right now. I hope you're having a beautiful birthday season and happy eclipse, happy solar eclipse. I'm doing this reading on Tuesday. Tomorrow, this day the video's up. It's a solar eclipse in Leo. So it's going to be a very powerful time for you, Leo. And stay tuned at the end. I do have an announcement, or well, I don't even want to wait to the end. I will be going live later today, my very first live. My YouTube channel is turning 7 years old, and 7 years ago today, I posted my very first video, which is so wild. And I am gonna go live for the first time and connect with y'all. I'm going live 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. For those in Pacific, that'll be 5:30. For those in Atlantic, that's 7:30, and for those Eastern, that's 8:30. And wherever you are in this world, it might be different, but it'll show on my page when I'm live. Or put the notification bell on. Okay, anyways, you're here for the messages for the week ahead, so let's talk about it. You have the tarantula and the bat. This is that eclipse energy. You are at a crossroad here, Leo. You may need to take a moment and sit with yourself before you jump forwards, because I feel like you're about to launch forwards in some way, shape, or form. This could be in terms of your career, your job, how you make money, how you earn your income. This could be about like a change in your relationship or some changes going on internally and how that's going to directly impact your entire life. So it's a very powerful time. Now, is there anything that you still need to let go of? Is there anything that you're struggling to release? Because this bat is a card of letting go. And maybe for some of you, you've had this limbo, like you've been kind of in between two different worlds or two different like potential lives, futures. Like if this is about some sort of commitment, you're torn. For some of you, you're torn between two options or two paths, or yeah, it's just, you may not know exactly what way to go right now, and that's okay, but clarity is to come. And I'm feeling here like the universe really wants you to expand and think big and think better, and to use your gifts and abilities and your talents and your creations. This is a gift that you're meant to really like share with the world. You really deserve to explore this. Like this is something here, owl, the cobra, panther, something that you're very skilled in, something that you're very overqualified for. Some you're like, you've exceeded like standards, like the basic standards. You have so much to offer, so much to give, so much passion, so much depth, so much like wisdom and strength. I'm not entirely sure here what this transformation could be taking place in regards to, okay, well, it's possibly about some area of your life where you've experienced some sort of delay or standstill or like a blockage. The elephant comes out when we're experiencing redirection. So you may actually feel or experience things during this time or during this week of like a redirection to something else or something better. And the best thing for you is to really like surrender, hands off the wheel, trust, let go, have some trust, have some faith. There's something that you're mastering. There's something that you're getting very skilled at. I'm like getting the same message coming out twice now. It's about like your adaptability and your flexibility. There's something that you could be feeling a little bit like restless or nervous or a little bit uncertain of. So you need some more time to reflect here with the swan. We'll pull some tarot on this. The week ahead for Leo. Show me clearly what's going on with Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus placements. Yeah, I feel like the next couple of weeks, you're going to be forced, or not, I don't even like that way of saying it, force, but you're being pushed towards making a decision. I think Scorpio had a similar message in their reading with the tarantula, the moon. So this could even be just talking about this solar eclipse in Leo, but we do have a lunar eclipse in Pisces at the end of the month. So this is Pisces energy. So for some, you may not be feeling ready or concrete with the decision. You're still on the fence about it. But by the end of the month, y'all, your mind will be made up. But you really do need to follow your intuition. You're getting like intuitive nudges, hints, just these vibes that you can't shake, energy you can't ignore, feelings you can't ignore. I feel like you got to put your foot down or get clear with what it is that you want. I get a feisty energy from you, or just like bold, ballsy, not backing down. You want clarity, you want truth, you want recognition. We have the Eight of Wands, the Moon and the Eight of Wands. Get ready for the takeoff. Get ready to launch forwards. I was saying that at the beginning. It's like it feels like you're being propelled in this new direction. Your whole world is expanding. This definitely feels like it's connected to Jupiter, which is Jupiter's in your sign, Leo. This is going to be a transit through the next year. And I do think that like your life is going to expand in so many ways. And on the outside, a lot of things it might not be so obvious at the beginning, like in a tangible way. It might not be so obvious to those that are around you because it's showing like it starts from within, like an inner shift that then creates this ripple effect outwardly in your life. But this is about expansion, and this is about like the future and where you're headed, where you're going, like a lot of planning ahead, a lot of planning for the next couple of months, maybe from now to the end of the year. You're thinking about the bigger picture. I want you to really just tune into your soul. What is your soul guiding you towards? What speaks to you? What are you feeling guided towards exploring, learning, expanding, developing new skills? See, and like, look, the Two of Pentacles is at the bottom. So you're on the fence about whatever this is. Like you haven't yet fully made up your mind, or you got a lot on your plate. You're juggling a lot, but you're still on the fence. Like you're not sold, or you haven't made any concrete commitments just yet. Two of Pentacles and Death, because you just know the weight of this decision is going to completely change your life. Death and the Hierophant. Again, it's about a commitment, it's about a decision, it's about some sort of, it may be bringing in like literal contracts, or this just might be energetic, but I'm seeing like certain agreements, contracts, and commitments, partnerships, business partnerships, marriage for some. Well, I'm not really saying too much about love, but if it comes out, I will tell you. But yeah, it's like you're ready for the next level. Hierophant is like, you might be actually meeting somebody who is going to teach you a lot or help you develop your already existing skills and abilities. I feel like some of you could be going back to school, you're studying something new, getting some sort of certificate or degree. Let's see here, Eight of Swords. So you do need to be mindful of the thoughts that you're having during this week. This could be a time where you're getting triggered, or there's some part of you that's like kind of wanting to shrink or not get too much attention, or things are moving really fast and you just are kind of scared of your potential, scared of success. You may be scared of your own success. Like you know how capable you are and what you are able to achieve, and there might be that little inner critic that is psyching yourself out and getting in the way of your own success. What are you so afraid of here? Fears of what could go wrong. What could go right? Let's focus our energy. What could go right? But I understand, I get it, but you're just trying to like protect yourself and look at, you're looking at every potential avenue of how this could play out. You're trying to be very smart about this. Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, also the King of Pentacles. It seems like you're very grounded, and you are taking a look at what happened in the past so that you don't repeat it. But there is something from your past that it's just like no matter where you go, it seems to follow you, or it seems to haunt you, or it seems to be kind of like, this is connected to this bat and the elephant of like, what are you having a difficult time shedding, releasing? What are you still clinging on to? What is it? Is it an emotion? Is it some kind of attachment to an idea, a person, an expectation? Like, there's something here that is kind of getting in your way of expansion, and that's what this is here with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. So this could even just be about like disappointments in the past, things that didn't play out the way that you had prepared or imagined or expected, or things that were outside of your control. You may be worrying about like losing control, or like the past repeating itself. So like there's a lot of uncertainty right now, a lot of uncertainty, and you could just feel a little awkward, a little tense, but you're not trapped. It's just you're trapped in your head. So that's where you do need to get more grounded in the present and be here now. Be here now. Okay. Show me clearly the week ahead for Leo. What do you guys need to know? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This fell out on the Eight of Wands. It is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This could be in regards to your romantic life or a relationship here where, you could be considering walking away. 888. Oh my God, Lionsgate. Hey, Lionsgate's already passed, but technically speaking, the energy is still very much in the air. Portal energy, eclipse season, eclipse portal. Like the vibes this month are going to be insane. 888. Maybe your birthday was on the 8th. Happy belated birthday. There's something you have a hard time walking away from. Knight of Cups reverse and the Eight of Cups. There's something that's tugging on your heartstrings. If you're in a relationship with someone, or even like it's not committed, it's almost like this isn't really going anywhere. Knight of Cups in the reverse is someone who can be very charming, very sweet with their words. They are romantic, but they aren't available always. They're selective of when they're available. They're not the most emotionally stable. They're unpredictable. So that with the Eight of Wands, it's very much like fantasy, and it's like high highs and then like maybe low lows. So Knight of Cups reverse and Eight of Cups. You might be like, I need to walk away from this. This isn't exactly fitting into the life I want to live or the goals I have in mind or what I envision for myself. It's not the right match, or there's something better out there, because we have an Eight of Cups to Ace of Cups. So you might be getting clarity about a partnership that's just not the right match, or for those where you have been single and you're on your own and you had been closed off to love and you've been scarred and hurt from past experiences. This might be the time where you're having a realization or a wake-up call of like, wait a minute. Maybe I do want love, or maybe I am ready, or maybe I do want to connect deeper, bring in more like personal relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's like I see you're opening yourself up to relationships and connections and opening up your heart and getting to know people, and that will definitely dramatically change your life. Holy crap. And some of y'all may end up meeting somebody who is everything you ever dreamed of and more. The end all be all, the sun and the world is like your happy ending, your fairy tale ending. There may actually, oh my God. And then a 10 of Pentacles, like this is here to last. This is here to last. This is here to stay. So some of y'all, the next relationship you get in, they're the one for you till you grow old and pass away, like till death do you part. So that's wild. I was at the bottom. So y'all, I wouldn't be surprised. Normally eclipse season, it does bring in like sudden endings and it does bring in sudden beginnings. So unexpected meetings, divine orchestrated events that will forever change your life. Okay. What else is going on? You know what? I'm thinking when I got my dog back in 2020, I think it was a new moon in Leo. It wasn't an eclipse, but it was a new moon in Leo. So eclipses, it's like for this solar eclipse, it's like a new moon on steroid. Now there's a lot of fear monger of don't manifest on the eclipse, but we're always manifesting. Like how can you not? We're always constantly manifesting instantly. Like you can't just shut it off. So I don't know. I don't really resonate with that, but some people are like, you can invite chaotic energy. So use your discernment. Be responsible with the seeds that you plant. Because you don't know what kind of seeds are going to grow under this eclipse energy. So anyways, not trying to get carried away. We have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So you do need to like lower down your options, lower down and choose and select like what exactly you want moving forwards. And you could be a little uncertain, which that's been showing up kind of consistently in this reading. So you gotta feel it out. If you're unclear, get clear of what you don't want. That will help. But like honestly, with this Two of Wands, the right path is lit up for you. You already know deep down in your soul, you already know what to do or what to choose. So you just need to honor and listen to that. We have this deer that's being lit up in the sun. Deers represent fertility, divine feminine energy, creation, and it's like gentle gentle and sweet and soft. We have these little birdies in the corner, could represent some sort of like news coming in. All this, the rabbit, right? They grow fast as fuck. They move fast as fuck. Rabbit in my animal spirit deck can represent anxiety, maybe feeling a little nervous, thinking far ahead into the future. And what is that? A squirrel in the corner? Well, I always feel like squirrels are loud and they move fast and they take risks. I always think about this time. I mean, it's like every year, but there's these trees that are in my yard, and sometimes I'll watch the squirrels like jump from each tree, and like when they're babies, they're scared to take that leap. But then when they finally do it, then they do it over and over and over. It's so cute. It's so cute. So it's kind of like you gaining the courage to take the leap forwards, and just like choose a path, choose an option, have an experience, and decide, do you like that? Do you want to continue that? Not for you, not your cup of tea. Like you gotta get some clarity, man. Gotta get a little bit more clear and more focused, because I feel like you're scattered or you got so much going on, you're juggling so much. So can you commit to one thing? Can you commit to yourself at least? The world is at the bottom. Justice and the star. A lot of major arcana. We have Aquarius. We have Libra. We've got some fixed energy over here. You can't go wrong, Leo. No matter what you choose, what you decide, which path you take, you can't go wrong. You're in alignment. You're always blessed. Everything always works out for you. I'm seeing that like things are working out in a way that's very fair and like equal give and take. You seem to be healing quite nicely. You're getting the desired reality, the desired results based off the efforts that you're putting in. This is just confirmation. Keep doing what you're doing. It's leading towards a lot of success, glory, victory, recognition, applause, attention, if that's something that you want. Like recognition. Did I say that already? I might have. Yeah, Page of Swords underneath the Six of Wands. You're getting recognition at your job, in your passions, in your relationship. You're getting a lot of recognition. Let's do one more for Leo. 8 of Cups. What are you walking away from? You made up your mind. You made up your option. We go from you've selected out of all these options. You've made your selection. So next step from the 7 is the 8. So now it's time to leave it all behind, or leaving behind what doesn't serve you. King of Pentacles at the bottom. So moving towards a lot of stability, moving towards a lot of confidence and strength. You're somebody who is very educated, highly skilled. You have a lot to offer. And yeah, it's just like you're very secure within yourself. You have this grounded calmness, like super like golden energy. King of Cups, nice. The Tower, Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Here's opportunity coming in, unexpected, but you manifested this. Magician's underneath the Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's more money. Got more money, got more love, got more success. What is this? Tower and the Page of Pentacles. We're going to look into that, because this is what's on the other side. By you finally being brave to take this next step, it is calling in something that you have been manifesting for a while now. So let's take a look into this Page of Pentacles and the Tower, because oh look, this is at the top of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. It might be more money, a new source of income, a new job for some of y'all, a commitment, a contract. Maybe you're going back to school. We talked about that earlier. Might be moving. Let me take a look into this Page of Pentacles, and we'll take a look into the Tower and see like why is the Tower. It's gonna like shake things up though. And again, 888 kept coming out in your reading. Fool's at the bottom. Just before we start shuffling, tell me this Page of Pentacles. It's very, whatever this is very attractive. I almost want to say lucky. Like lucky energy, lucky Leo. Luck is on your side. Page of Pentacles for Leo. What's this Page of Pentacles? It's a Fool. The Fool's at the bottom. It's back out here. And that fell out on the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So it's all about your new life. It's all about this new experience, this new chapter. Everybody, guys, you see this? This is a month where it's really going to, and of course, it's like your birthday season. It's your new year. It's your new season. It's your new chapter. I'm not surprised. This is exciting. What is this? Queen of Swords with the Fool. Queen of Swords at the bottom. But I feel like you're very disciplined. You're very focused. Very clear. Get very clear of what you want so that it comes towards you. Kind of this Page of Pentacles for Leo. Three of Swords. That fell out on the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands. So I'm kind of seeing like some sort of heartbreak or devastation or like a very painful event that was the catalyst to you making this decision and like making taking this leap, you guys. That like the squirrel. You're taking that leap, jumping into the next tree. And from one tree to another, you're jumping into the next tree. This Page of Pentacles. I feel like whatever this is, it makes a heartbreak worth it, or all that you've gone through, all that you suffer mentally, emotionally, like this is making it up for everything that you went through. This is making up for it all. We have the Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles for Leo, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so see, we go back to this Eight of Swords. I'm gonna be repeating myself. I already know. Look at the Eight of Cups at the bottom, double confirmation, a bunch of that this reading, and I'm thinking I got a little snag in my nail. It's gonna break. Fuck. It's fine. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna just try and ignore it. Yeah, so it's like you're ready to take this jump. Here you are. It's not, you guys, it's not telling me what it is. I'm gonna try a different deck to see exactly, try and get more specific because it's so fucking general. But all I can say is here you are, ready to take this jump, taking this leap forwards. And then that little fear monger, what if voice in the back of your head trying to get you, trying to pull you back on in, try and keep you stuck, try and keep you in the past, try and tell you why you can't, why you shouldn't, why this, why that. Like Six of Cups and Eight of Swords, there's something from your past that you're being reminded of, and until you confront whatever this is, like you can't escape it. You can't sweep it under the rug. It's always going to be there until you heal whatever needs to be healed or acknowledged, right? That Three of Swords fell out on the Eight of Swords. So this is an energy that's like, oh, this is too much. I'm overwhelmed. I'm shutting down. I'm going numb. I'm tuning it out. I'm avoiding this discomfort. Eclipse is saying, no, Leo, we can't do that. We can't do that. You can try, but it's going to show up in many ways. It's going to manifest itself in different places, different faces. So you gotta feel the burn. There's something you have to walk away from, emotionally at least. Like if it's not like physically, like you're leaving something behind, like a job or where you live or a relationship, there's something like internally, emotionally. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands reversed. Something that you've been at odds with internally, emotionally, head versus heart. So what wins? Is it your heart that wins? Is it your mind that wins? Because you've been struggling. Maybe this is with you and another person, right? For those that resonates, where you and someone have just been constantly at battle, at war. And Eight of Cups to the Queen of Cups is like you've been, Queen of Cups, she's very caring. She's very forgiving and understanding and patient. She has a lot of empathy. But this with the Eight of Cups, like I gotta walk away. I can love you from afar. I love you from a distance, but I gotta choose me, and I have to leave this behind. Because look, so underneath the Five of Wands in reverse is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've been overgiving. You've been pouring way more than what you've been receiving. There's an imbalance here. You've been overextending yourself. Oh, I'm hearing overstaying your visit. Someone's overstaying their visit. And that's been creating a lot of burdens, a lot of pressure, a lot of weight, 10 of Wands. So this is where you're kind of reaching this point where it's like, I just can't keep doing this, doing all this emotional labor. I can't. So even as you're starting over or starting fresh or turning this page, there is still that past memory, recent past or whatever you left behind. It's still kind of in your mind. Not so much, but it's there. Let me see. Can we get a little bit more of this Page of Pentacles? What could I use that could tell us what it is? we'll try this deck. I don't know if it's going to tell us exactly what this Page of Pentacles is. I'm going to try, though, because it might be just way too specific. Or, you know, for everybody's situation might be so different for everybody. So it may not. But let me tell you, I'll try my best. Page of Pentacles, can you tell us what this Page of Pentacles is for Leo? This new start, this new beginning. What does this new leap of faith, new life look like? Talking about this Page of Pentacles. Something like you're in the early stages of. We have responsibility. This fellow on the Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. This is spiritual bath. I'll keep that there. Okay, talking about this Page of Pentacles. What is this for Leo? Week ahead. We have glow up. Ooh. This fellow on the Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, spiritual bath. It is hobby. Oh. One more for this Page of Pentacles that fall out right here again. And it is the say less. Interesting. And then hater in the reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. So I feel like you're just completely removing your energy from places, people, things that just are robbing you of your joy and disrupting you. And Spirit is literally saying, like, if you're dealing with a person that's trying to get a reaction from you, trying to piss you off, trying to trigger you, trying to pull you back in, trying to fight with you, say less. Less is more. It's not worth it. Go mute, go silent, go ghost. Vanish mode. And it's also saying here, spiritual bath and hobby. First of all, you got to take care of yourself energetically, mentally, emotionally, physically, for sure, but also energetically, spiritually. So you may actually benefit from taking a little spiritual bath, Epsom salts, or even when you're in the shower, just like visualizing. You can do your own little visualization. I like to visualize like gold washing over my body or white light. I would even say like go out in the rain. Go out in the rain, let the rain just like, you know, or be by a body of water like the ocean or lake or river. That would be very, very healing and cleansing of your spirit. And also like to focus on some sort of hobby. And this Page of Pentacles may just be that opportunity for you to prioritize the things that you are very good at and they bring you joy, but it's also some form of expression, something that you can channel the hurt, the pain, the worries, the experiences. You can channel that into some sort of art. Music, writing, dancing, like creation, like create and play. You need to create and play more. And there's this opportunity giving you the chance to really like step into that power, step into that gift, that ability. That was what the owl from earlier. It's not here anymore. And then we also have responsibility and glow up. So ultimately, like it comes down to you. In order for you to have your glow up, your beautiful transformation, you're beautiful already as is, but you're always open to grow, expand, and do better. Do better than yesterday. Do better than a month ago. Do better than a year ago, right? But it's up to you. It's literally your responsibility. I can't make you do it. Your mama can't make you do it. Your lover can't make you do it. Your boss can't make you do it. It comes down to you. If you want to glow up, you will take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for the excuses. You will make the adjustments necessary. It's time to take responsibility for yourself, for the choices that you've made or will be making. And for some, it's like this new opportunity, it comes with a lot of responsibility with great, with great power comes great responsibility. But you have it. So don't take advantage of it or don't like take it for granted. That's kind of what I wanted to say originally. Take advantage of it, but don't like lose yourself or forget where you came from or, you know, I don't know, something like that. Page of Pentacles and responsibility. This is, it might even be through like sharing some kind of responsibility. Like if it's about some sort of partnership or like co-parenting for some, it's like you have your responsibility, but there's someone else that needs to own up to their responsibility. But at the same time, you can't force someone to do that. People are going to be how they want to be, whether you like it or not, whether you resonate with it or agree with it. People are going to do what they do, just as you will do what you do. So again, going back to say less with the Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, it's kind of saying like maybe not the right time to you know, have those serious talks or discussions at this moment until you're more settled or until you're more grounded. Otherwise, you might just say something that you regret. You say something out of anger. You say something out of pain because you want to hurt the person that hurt you. You want them to feel the way that they made you feel. Spirit says it's not worth it. Say less, because that's just going to make it worse. Take a spiritual bath, take a hike, take a nap, focus on a creative hobby, a creative outlet. And then if you feel like you still want to say something, then do it. But until then, maybe just say less and just give to yourself, nurture yourself. Okay, and why is the tower here? I gotta go soon, but let's take a look into the tower. Taking a look into the tower for Leo, because this is with that Page of Pentacles. So it does bring in like something unexpected or a bit of a surprise or shake up. So let's take a look and see why is that. Oops, okay. Why is the tower here for Leo? Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Let me just show you this before I pull more. King of Wands is at the bottom. You had triple kings in your reading. Strong masculine energy that I'm connecting with too today. So the tower and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at how this is just snowballing. Look at how much abundance that is just falling right into place in the most surprising way, but yet it couldn't have been any better than this. Like, it's just kind of perfect timing at all with all this that's unfolding. And look, the Nine of Swords with the King of Wands. It's like, this is something that maybe you thought was impossible or you had a lot of doubts about, but it's like you've been proven wrong. Tell me more about this tower. I feel like it's unexpected money. We have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, something about inheritance or something that's been passed down from like family, your like generations, grandparents, like generational wealth, or you could be the first of your family to create this generation of wealth. We have a Five of Pentacles. So from loss, from poor to riches. From rags to riches. That's the saying. From rags to riches. Yo, some of y'all making it out of the streets. Fuck yeah, I love that for you. As you should, period. So the tower with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe it's like if you do go through any sort of like loss in any way, shape, or form, please know that this is temporary. This is like the pulling back to slingshot forwards in your entire life. I promise you, this is only going to bring in something much better. Whatever you lost, you're making space for something that's better aligned, better fit. So if you're currently going through this right now, or if this hasn't happened, and this might transpire, please keep that in mind. You are making space for something that is going to align so much better and bring in, like, look at this Ace of Pentacles. It's not just an ace. Hell fucking no. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's like more than 10. More than 10. You got your 100 of Pentacles here. 100 of Pentacles. Y'all ever see that? I don't fucking think so. But yeah, so this with the 10 of Cups, it's like something that is here to last, something that is here for the long term. And it's kind of just like out of nowhere. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, you like manifested this. So you called this in, you attracted this, and it just feels like it's the right timing. No better timing than now, especially with this eclipse, the solar new moon eclipse in your sign is bringing this all to the forefront so you can live your best life. Okay, so yeah, big choice, big decision. Gotta lose hair. Big choice, big decision. And it comes down to you letting something go that you know isn't serving you. When you do make that choice, when you're finally ready to detach, when you're finally ready to make space, when you're finally ready to accept and allow this transition, wow, how much your life just opens up and expands and blossoms in the most beautiful and fruitful way, Leo. Like, whatever this loss is actually a gain. Blessing. It's a big ass blessing. So I'm going to leave your reading here, but I hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know in the comments below. Private readings are available as well. I do have a birthday discount for those who want to treat yourself to a little birthday reading. Yeah, and if you guys are available, I will be live later tonight. So I hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you around next time. And yeah, take care. Have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Leo.